And almost 17 million, as we said, watching on Friday night Diane's interview with Bruce Jenner, and it's still this morning getting a lot of buzz. It was just so courageous, daring, all the adjectives that you could use to describe that conversation.
Yeah, he really brought people along on that journey. As you said, so many people. It really sparked a national conversation about transgender issues. And this morning, we have new parts of the interview that have never been seen before. Chris Connolly has that.
Yes, for all intents and purposes, I am a woman.
The former Olympic champion, pulling back the curtain on life as a transgender person, now transitioning to a woman. Jenner also eager to spark a new national conversation.
I'm me. I'm me. I'm a person. And this is who I am. I'm not stuck in anybody's body. It's just who I am as a human being.
This morning, Jenner recalling the early stages of transition, not ready then to share this secret with the world, yet besieged by paparazzi.
Everybody thinks they had seen changes in your face, changes.
Yes, I give them ammunition, okay?
But why? Why? In other
words,
I'm
trying to live with myself.
So this was you venturing out for yourself.
Absolutely, for nobody else
into
but myself.
The rotor blade of...
trying to be myself.
It looked a little like cat and mouse. It looked a little as if you were daring them to
No, I wasn't daring them. I'll give you that. It may look that way. I wasn't daring them at all.
It would take daring and then some to win that decathlon gold medal in 1976. Jenner telling Sawyer in another previously unseen exchange how that challenge compares to the one that Jenner has faced for a lifetime.
You said once the decathlon is just 10 events, but life?
Actually, I thought of the title for the book is the 11th event, Overcoming Life's Obstacles, because life is much more difficult than running a decathlon, I guarantee you.
But ultimately, you win or lose from what's inside.
Exactly right, and being honest to yourself. Everybody's got stuff. Everybody's got their things that they have to deal with. This happens to be my thing that I've dealt with all my life. I'm trying to do something about it for the good, okay? And I don't think anybody could be critical of that. At least I hope not.
We'll have lots of reaction to Jenner's interview and previously unheard words from Jenner's children coming up later on GMA. George?
Thanks, Chris. And we are joined now by Chrystie Scott, Bruce Jenner's first wife. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Chrystie.
You're welcome.
You know, we all learned Friday night that you were actually the first person that Bruce Jenner ever talked to about this way back in 1972. What did he say?
You know, I can't remember the exact words because it was such a shock to me, but he opened up his heart and confessed, and he had to share this deep, dark secret. And he told me he always wanted to be a woman. And understandably, I was speechless. I didn't really know what to say. I was really pleased that he shared that intimacy with me, that he trusted me with his deepest, darkest secret. But I don't remember the exact words.
This is the first year of your marriage. You get the shock, as you say. How do you wrap your head around it and go on to make a life, make a family?
It's so hard to wrap your head around it, particularly because he was such a manly man. And he didn't display any female style in any way. He never indicated anything feminine in his demeanor. But it didn't threaten me. It didn't threaten our marriage. It wasn't really a part of. It wasn't really a threat. It wasn't a problem.
Take us forward to Friday night, kind of a remarkable scene Friday night. You're all at Cassandra's house watching the show together, watching the interview together, and Bruce is right by your side. What was that like?
That was kind of surreal. I mean, it was great because the family was together, and that's what I'm most proud of. To see him go through this anguish, I know it's been painful for him. I know it's been a torment in his life.
And sitting right next to him, what could you see in his reaction to watching his life unfold there in the interview?
Pain. You know, he was tearful at times, and you know, it broke my heart. You know, I reached over and tried to give him a little bit of, I'm getting emotional now. I tried to give him a little comfort. It broke my heart for him. It was sad.
But he ended up in a good place?
I think it was cathartic, you know, to watch it together. I think it was cathartic to him. It was pretty intense.
I can only imagine. And what do you want families to know? There are going to be thousands of families talking about this, going through this in the coming years. What do you want them to know about this experience?
Well, I'm sure there are plenty of people that don't have the courage to come out at all, ever. And they live private, dark, tortured lives. And that's tragic. That's just tragic. And the fact that he did share it with me that first year, I felt like it was actually a gift that he gave to me, that he trusted me with something so intimate.
Chrystie, thanks very much for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
Well, what eloquent testimony.
And had to be comforting to be watching it all together as a family like that.
It sure was.
So beautiful. It was so brave.